This morning we're getting insight from the chairman of the Hamilton County Republican Party.
Yeah, Alex Triantafilou is back with us. He thought he was going to get a week off this week from us, but we wanted to get him in so we could talk about the email developments and the campaign just in general. And Alex, let's start where that Hannah Daniels story sort of ended, in that the people who said they were going to vote for Clinton, looks like they're still voting for Clinton. Does this change anything in your mind?
It does. I mean, you've seen it in the polling. You know, in these final days of the campaign, it's the independents and the undecided people that have to decide this election. I mean, that's really where this battle is being waged. And if you're undecided right now, this late-breaking information that for the first time that I can ever remember in modern history, we may have a nominee of one of the major parties under an active FBI investigation on Election Day. I think that's potentially a game changer.
What did you think when you heard about Comey writing this letter to Congress? I mean, it's never happened before, but you know, what are your thoughts about it? What could be in those emails? Why did he do that?
Yeah, I'm pleased that they're going to get a do-over on this. I mean, look, she had classified information on her server. She lied about it to the American people to begin with. So that in and of itself has gotten other people in trouble in Washington, including generals in the Army and other people in the military. So I was pleased to see that they're going to take another look at this, and it's appropriate that they do. You can't have a candidate like this under this kind of a cloud this close to an election.
But that seems to be what people keep coming back to. Was it in fact appropriate to do this so close to an election? You've got Harry Reid writing the letter that, you know, it may have been broken the Hatch law.
The Hatch Act, yeah.
Thank you. Was it okay, or should this have waited another week? 10 days.
No, he did the right thing, because otherwise it would have looked like a cover-up. And this attack from Clinton's friends is ridiculous. It's what the Clintons actually do every time they're in trouble. It's just attack their opponents. And look, the Hatch Act says you can't influence an election. Well, didn't Comey's release originally saying that she wasn't in any trouble? Didn't that influence the election in some way by clearing her? That influenced the election as well. So this attack from Harry Reid is politically motivated. I think James Comey did the right thing, just to alert Congress of the fact that they're still looking at what's happening here, as they should. You cannot have this kind of behavior going on with a major presidential nominee.
You mentioned the undecided voters, but Donald Trump has also had a hard time even getting some Republicans to support him. Does this now galvanize the Republican Party to get behind him?
Nothing will galvanize us more, Sheila, than thinking we can win. And I'm sensing it even in the last 48 hours or so. You're seeing Republicans who are a little bit on the fence saying we might have a chance to actually appoint 2 or 3 Supreme Court nominees with Donald Trump. And despite some of his challenges, and we're all aware of them, we have a chance at winning. That helps galvanize us.
Would anything surprise you? We've got 8 days left. At this point, would anything surprise you either way?
No, it's been a roller coaster, Bob. There's no question about that. And, you know, it's going to be close. I think that much we can be sure of. Well, look, we understand they're both relatively unpopular if you look at the polling, but we think we have a candidate that's about real change in Washington, and I think that's going to be the difference maker. And I think we're going to be in pretty good shape on Election Day, because he's the only one talking about overturning this craziness that you see happening in Washington every day.
Alex Triantafilou, thank you so much.
Good to be with you guys.
And maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe before that, if something else crazy
Right.
comes up before then.
Thank
All
you.
right.